You lost these several guys last year, the seniors. You've got a lot of new faces who will be playing their first games, but they're not in their first year with you. You had several guys, Sean Williams, Cotton Giles, Richmond's Vildy, Leslie Smith. Is it possible to quantify how much of a jump start they've got on other newcomers? And give us a little thumbnail sketch of what you expect from those guys.
We have 9 new players, including Nick Russell. Now, Nick Russell is a 50-50 chance whether he plays or not. We're going to apply for a waiver since he transferred for Kansas State. His dad has some health issues to see if he can play right away. But assuming he doesn't, we had 4 guys sitting on the bench last year. Leslie, Richmond's, we had Cotton Giles and Sean Williams. And then you could even throw Loesch in there. Loesch only played spot minutes last year, the last third of the season. So there's some talented guys that at least have practice experience, that at least understand the conditioning you need to be in, at least understand how to act in practice, how to act in a locker room, and that have been a part of a team that has won. I think that's important. There's a maturity to them. And then the new guys, you have Eric Norman, who has had a knee injury. He hadn't practiced much lately. But then you have Jalen, Ryan Manuel, and Cannon Cunningham. Those 3 are very advanced freshmen, and I expect them to contribute a lot right away. So the depth is there. You're right, we don't have a lot of experienced players of those new 8 guys that could play. The most experienced guys are Jeremiah and Rob. But at least we're not really young in terms of maturity and age.
When we were talking about the leaders, you mentioned Sean Williams, you mentioned Cotton Giles. Is that because they've transferred from other D1 programs? They've already been through the grind a little bit and have a better idea maybe of what to expect than the real newcomers?
I don't think that's so much. I think it's just more the type of guys they are. I've had guys that's transferred from D1 schools that I would never give the title of captain to. But the fact that they're mature kids and responsible kids, I really like those guys. Sean Williams is a great guy. Not a good guy, he's a great guy. Cotton Giles, not a good guy, he's a great guy. And guys that you can trust and will do everything you ask. I'm real excited about those young men.
You've got Leslie Smith coming back from, I guess it's a knee injury. You've got Sean Williams going to be eligible at the end of the fall semester. Will the 2011 and 12 Mustangs look really different after Christmas than what you will see at the first half?
They'll look different at Christmas because of Leslie and Sean.
Right.
Yeah, they both should be playing by December 15th. So we will be deeper. I think we'll rebound better, especially with Leslie because he's a really good rebounder and he's also a very good scorer inside, but can also shoot the 3. So I think we'll rebound better. Our interior scoring will be better when those 2 join us, and we'll be deeper. So yeah, I wish we had those guys from the beginning. That would help us going to Stanford in the preseason NIT. But you know, Leslie blew out his knee playing pickup games last May. But he's ahead of schedule, and hopefully we'll have him at 100% by the middle of December.
With the departure of Papadia and Tomas Kwiatkowski and Miles Lutman, you lose a lot of size. You've got Cannon Cunningham coming in, who's, I guess, 6'8", 6'9", and then you've got Richmond's. Are they going to have to hold down the paint for you, and are they strong enough to handle the riggers in there?
We missed size, but Tomas and Miles didn't play a lot. Our backup center last year was Ryan Harp at 6'4", or Rob. So we'll play. We like the lineup. We have interchangeable parts. We'll be maybe even tougher to guard this year because we can move guys around a little bit more, where Pop was the center. Well, now we're playing with almost like 2 guards and 3 forwards. And so I think that we'll have guys posting up, like Cotton Giles can post up and Cannon can shoot the 3. So I think we'll invert a little bit more than we did last year.
All right, big picture. You've got a couple of guys coming back with real experience, but you got a lot of new faces that you're working in. Where does this team stack up early in the season, and what do you expect by the end of the year?
Well, listen, we want to win every game, okay? But we'll certainly be better in March than we will be in November. Like most teams can say that. But I think that with the way we play and with our inexperience, that you'll see probably 2 different teams, one in November and then one in March. Hopefully both will be good, but the one in March will be a little bit better.